know what those stock certificates are worth today? Just about the finest outhouse.
Welcome to the Outhouse Super Show, Season 2, Episode 2.
Deuce.
How you
Season
doing?
2, Episode 2.
Season 2,
Deuce.
Episode 2, Deuces.
Deuce. Episode Deuce, Deuce.
Deuce,
I
Deuce,
keep-
riot.
Deuce,
I
Deuce.
keep forgetting to hit the applause.
I know, you got the thing in front of you. You got to
know.
play the sounds.
I don't want to
You
be the
gotta
douche. Yeah.
Or what's the other one?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Anyways.
feels better now.
Yeah,
My
so
stomach
welcome,
was hurting.
welcome back to the Outhouse Super Show. We don't know what we're going to talk about this week. We just talked for 10 minutes about what we were going to talk about. And we don't know what we're going to talk
We're
about.
going to stand here in silence.
Well, I was actually going to ask you guys. I have this weird thing growing on my. You guys want to check this out real quick?
Yeah, let me see it.
It's like on my dick, though.
let me zoom in. Let me zoom in.
What kind of podcast are we in? We're going to have some hardcore Zoom.
We don't have binoculars or pliers.
Why are we trying to build a? Are we trying to build a bong?
No, to look at your penis.
It's like we don't have anything to smoke out of. I need a binocular. I need a pair of pliers.
A snorkel,
and
an avocado.
Chicken pie.
half baked.
Yeah.
So I was thinking too. So last week when we were talking about horror movies, we talked about our top 5 horror movies, and I was only thinking of movies from my childhood. I didn't really think about one in recent years, and I realized I watched it again 2 nights ago, and I realized that it's probably my favorite of the modern era, and it's Get Out, Jordan Peele. Have you seen that one?
No.
You know,
Fucking fantastic.
you never seen Get Out?
It's really good.
Yeah, watch it. Mine too. I forgot it was my wedding footage.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Your wedding wasn't that scary, but I accidentally came across your honeymoon video, and that was
Oh, that's terrifying.
like I'm still having
That's
nightmares
what,
on
that's
that.
what got me fired from OWF.
Yeah.
Was that you on the boat?
Yeah.
Like it leaked in
I tried to
1995?
honk my horn with my fupa.
No, you should definitely watch Get Out though. Like, have you seen any Jordan Peele's movies? You had Get Out, and then what? Us.
Mm-hmm.
I think I
Nope.
have, but I don't know which one.
They're fantastic.
Nope
Like,
is really good. I would start with Nope because that was like the hot air balloon.
I don't know. Get Out was his first one, and I feel like that
Yeah.
one it kind of set the bar for what he was.
So I'm
gonna
saying
go
like it
do
gets
going forward.
crazier. Like
It's like if
if you watch Nope first and then it's even worse.
Get Out's my
good.
favorite.
I'm saying save that for last.
Nope is cool.
Yeah.
Get Out's my favorite.
What's it Get Out about? Is it about getting out?
So okay.
Sort of.
So it's about it's
An
about
African-American.
it's about a black guy that's dating a white girl, and he's going to meet her parents for the first time. And,
Nervous.
and he's nervous about it. I don't want to give anything else
Yeah,
away
yeah,
because it
just
gets
watch it.
crazy.
Yeah, just watch
it's
it.
a psychological one.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool though.
It's like
it
that.
deals with like it's Doc Brown's wife is in it.
Yeah.
She's the girl's mom. Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty cool.
Clamp it or
Clara Clayton.
Claire Clayton. Yeah.
Clara Clayton.
Clayton Ravine. Shonash Ravine. But yeah, it's definitely it came out in like what 2016, 2017,
so.
something like that. It's definitely worth watching. I watched it again the other night and I was like, oh, this should have been on my list. It's like psychological horror. There's not a whole lot of gore, but
Yeah,
like
like I said,
that's what I like.
I thought of a bunch of other ones too, like Pet Cemetery and then
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
that was crazy when we were kids, and even now hold up.
Get Out's
It-
probably the first one in a long time that I could say that I really enjoyed as a recent horror movie. I don't know. I like the It remake though, like the first one. The second one wasn't very good.
Chapter 2 sucked.
Chapter 2 was stupid, but the first one, the chapter 1 with the kids, was good. I was actually surprised at how good it was, honestly. But
Yeah, because I ate mushrooms and watched that one.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And right when Pennywise bit the arm off.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like I literally stood up and applauded. The only other time I did that was I took mushrooms and watched one of the shitty Star Wars ones. Remember when she like presented the
sequels?
lightsaber? Remember it ended? It was like not the Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I could not stop laughing because like it built up to that moment where she showed the lightsaber and oh my god, like she's at the end of a cliff, and then right at the beginning of the new one, I ate mushrooms. I'm like, dude, this is gonna be an epic fucking movie.
The Last Jedi.
Yeah, and
the last fucking Jedi.
And then he gets the lightsaber and he goes, chucks it over his shoulder, and then everyone's like, huh? And you hear me going, I could not stop. Like, was that happened? Did that really happen?
At that moment, Ryan Johnson ruined Star Wars.
Yeah, like
that's not Luke Skywalker. Even Mark Hamill
toss.
says that. That's not what Luke would do. That's
what I'm saying. I was tripping so hard.
Yeah.
I was like, did I just make that my mom? Did I just? Why
you
would I
just
manifest
imagined it.
that?
Why would they make Luke Skywalker a surly old asshole? I don't
Well, they're
understand.
trying to make him like a Yoda. Because Yoda was
But Yoda
kinda,
wasn't
yeah.
that much of an asshole. Yoda
Yeah, he was.
Yoda
Oh, yeah.
was an asshole.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yoda opened up his house right away to the guy and helped him out. He might have said funny things to him. It was a dig to him. But fucking Luke
He treated
Skywalker
like
lived
shit.
there and ate him.
He treated him like shit.
Okay.
Whatever.
Well, let's go back. Don't get me on Star Wars, but
Here we go.
If you go back, Yoda's the reason that everything happened how it happened.
Yeah.
Like if you really
Frank
think
Oz.
about it, it was Yoda. He knew something was up with young Skywalker. Like he knew,
Yeah,
but he didn't do anything about it. Like he knew. No, you can't be that powerful and not know. For one, he even says it in a couple of the what, episode 1. Kid's 9 years old. Like he knows. Mace Windu knew. It's the Jedi's fault that everything happened the way it happened. But I think that's the whole point.
But isn't the Jedi's position not to just go in there and start killing somebody because they think they're going to be bad?
Yeah, that's the
They're
whole
good people.
The whole point is
Are they?
They're still holding out hope.
Are
the
they?
whole point is there is no
New hope.
there is
Yeah.
That's probably why I still fall in the center of politics to this day because of Star Wars. Because it proves Star Wars taught me that there is no good going extreme left or extreme right. You always
Yeah,
there's
stay in
always,
the middle.
You got to balance.
Darth Vader
Perfectly
is-
balanced as all things should be.
Darth Vader, Donald Trump, same fucking guy.
No, I like Vader way more.
Just wouldn't have killed those fucking younglings. It would have been fine.
Rest in peace, James Earl Jones.
Hey, the kids had it coming.
Fucking kids had it coming.
I love those memes. It has that with the younglings all the time.
Yeah.
Say that scene was pretty brutal.
But the thing is, yeah, they had to build it like he's this fucking monster. Like they had to, but they had to give him a redeeming backstory. But like I said, every bad guy has a past, and there's a reason that he's as bad as he is,
Exactly.
except for maybe Sidious. But
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll
But
go into
I
Palpatine's backstory.
used to do that
later,
way
but-
more often back in the day. I used to eat mushrooms and go see movies all the time.
Yeah.
And like I loved walking to the bathroom and watching the carpet just just breathing, and you're like, oh shit. Because I remember I went to go see Jurassic Park in 3D when they re-released it. I liked it better in 2D without mushrooms.
I've never watched a movie on mushrooms like that,
Really?
but like
It's fun.
It's hard to pay attention.
even just like
Bullshit.
No, I've never been to a movie theater. That's the
Yeah.
only thing
well, that's
you
what I
can
mean.
pay attention
That's
to
what I
in
mean going into a
theater.
movie theater.
Oh,
yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
true.
when I'm at home, like watching shrooms, like
Oh,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
eat
You don't
mushrooms
watch,
or
yeah.
cartoons.
Yeah, I'm leaving. I would like to walk when I'm on mushrooms.
I know we've done a lot of mushrooms
Yeah.
together. We've taken a lot of walks together, brother.
I don't even like getting high and going to the movie theater, like on weed. I don't even like smoking weed going
I
to
don't
the
do
movie
anything
theater.
That's,
not
that's the
high.
only way I can take the movie
Yeah,
theater.
I can't go anywhere not high, bro.
Well, you got to remember, I don't smoke nearly as much as you
Yeah,
guys.
that's true.
But
That's
the
true.
point is, like, I'm a lightweight too. It hits me super hard. So, like, I remember we went to the Friday the 13th remake.
Yeah.
Like, what was that, 10, 15,
God,
12, 15 years ago
yeah,
or something?
that's crazy.
We all went. I think you guys were on mushrooms,
Yeah.
actually.
I think I was yeah, because I was yelling. I go, "What is Ted Nugent here?"
But I was just really fucking
God,
high.
all about that.
I was
so
just
crazy.
I think it was right after dwarf practice
Yeah.
or something. But I was really fucking high, and I had the most anxiety I've ever had watching a horror movie. I was
Nice.
like I literally thought he was going to come out of the screen at me. And I'm like, why am I tripping? I'm going to smoke
Yeah.
weed. But it's because I don't know. It's just like it hits me differently.
I was really high with you. We went to see Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
And I remember I go, I can't. I don't have to watch movies ever again.
Okay, that was a little different because I think maybe it depends on the genre of movie. Like with Friday the 13th, I was like anticipating the kills, so it was
Yeah.
like had me my anxiety
Yeah,
up.
true.
With Inglourious Bastards, I was like,
Went
this is
to-
the greatest
yeah.
thing I've ever seen. But then we went back and saw it again, and I was sober that time, and I was like, it's still the greatest
Yeah,
movie I've ever
it's
seen.
true.
In the theater, like that opening scene.
I remember
like,
watching
best opening scene of
yeah,
any movie.
watching it sober. I go, man, I don't remember that being that long. So I
Yeah,
was really
yeah.
high. I was like, damn, that went by so quick.
Yeah.
Because the way he just slowly. Like, tell me the Jews are underneath the house.
yeah.
The way he just slowly
Yo, hopping
from happening.
enemies
Yeah.
of the state hanging out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I loved his
Great
slow
fucking
turn.
movie.
Yeah, dude.
Great fucking movie. But I did what?
You
Yeah,
know that Jordan Tarantino is a good director.
Dude, Inglourious Bastards might be his best movie, honestly.
Yeah, I can watch
Like-
it over. That's a good one.
like it-
Except for that the part where Brad Pitt too comical. I think sometimes.
He's the comedic
You know?
relief, though. You got
I
to have
know,
a
but
little
it's
bit of
too
that.
comical.
Well,
I think.
I think it's because it's kind of hokey.
Yeah,
He-
but that's
it-
Quentin Tarantino just having fun.
Yeah,
you know?
Brad Pitt's part is like the hokiest of all the characters in that whole thing.
Nazis.
But if you remember, that was the biggest part of the marketing because that's what got people to go
Exactly.
see it.
Yeah, the Nazi killing.
I want my scalps.
Yeah.
I mean, was it just because it was Brad Pitt?
Exactly. I think it's both.
But I mean, I did laugh when he said Gorlami 3 times.
Yeah, that's just so fun. Yeah, it's
That part made me laugh.
that whole
but-
part there, like of where he's like interrogating them and they're all
Yeah.
saying their names, is like
Yeah.
one of the funniest scenes like ever. And it's not a comedy, obviously,
No.
but like it's like Margaretti,
And
the
then-
musical.
And then when he actually choked her,
oh yeah,
that was
yeah.
Quentin's hands.
Was it?
Yeah, because he didn't trust any other actor to choke her. So like he filmed himself choking her to the extreme.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's his hands because they credit his hands on like they're like they go Quentin's hands. That's
weird.
like around her neck.
It's like pop-up video. These are Quentin Tarantino's hands.
So he likes to show his own hands choking women while he shows feet.
Did you know that?
I love this guy.
Did you know that Quentin Tarantino had a raging hard on during this part?
Oh, I'm sure he did. Yeah.
But I love watching like behind the scenes of him because he dresses weird.
Tarantino?
Yeah, when he's doing his movies. Like, oh, you can make a whole movie of that. Like, what the fuck is he wearing? You know, like a pompadour, and he's had the big old Inglourious Basterds pipe and shit. You know, like, what the fuck is this guy?
All right, cream of the crop, top 5 Quentin Tarantino movies.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
hard. That's hard.
There we go. I like that one.
That's hard.
Well, how many has he done?
10.
9.
So fucking goddamn.
He did 10.
So that's not.
You got to pick your favorite half.
Well, he's quitting after 10, ain't he?
That's what he said. Wait, I thought.
Yes,
I thought
9. I would 9 adjacent. Well, 10 adjacent, I guess, if you don't count Natural Born Killers and.
Well,
True
no.
Romance.
Yeah, those. Maybe he is. Oh, you're right. It is 9. It is 9.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was thinking 10. So let's see. We got. He did what? Reservoir Dogs first, then Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown.
4 Rooms.
That's not considered.
See, that's when he has 10 adjacent.
And Dust Till Dawn's not considered either.
No, that's
is it?
Robert Rodriguez.
No.
Yeah.
But his Tarantino written and directed by,
Yes.
filmed by Tarantino.
Yes.
We got Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction,
Jackie Brown.
Kill Bill,
Kill Bill
Volume 2.
3. There's 3 too, isn't
No,
there?
there's only 2.
that's just
There's only 2.
1 and
and there's
2.
4 and 5, right?
No.
Rocky 5000.
After Kill
That'd
Bill
be
was
funny. The Quentin Tarantino's like, I didn't hear no bell. Kill Bill 3.
no, it'd be Samuel L. Jackson doing this.
yeah.
I hear no bell,
I didn't-
motherfucker. All right, Reservoir Dogs,
region is
Pulp
street,
Fiction,
motherfucker.
Jackie Brown, Kill Bill 1 and 2,
Yes.
Inglourious Bastards,
Yes.
Django Unchained,
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yes.
Those are the 9
And then
core.
when did he do
Tarantino
Black
movies.
Snake Moan and Snakes on a Plane?
Well, no, it's not.
That's Samuel. Okay, top 5 Samuel L. Jackson movies.
That's good.
That could be a good one,
excellent.
actually.
The Interrogator, is that what it was called?
What
was it
The
called?
Negotiator.
The Negotiator.
Yeah, that's, Kevin Spacey. No,
I can't.
I think so.
I think yeah.
Is he in that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
the bad
Yeah,
guy in that.
yeah.
Yeah, he is.
But no, I remember he was on a run where it was all just one name movies. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Like you look back at Samuel Jackson, like Negotiator,
Unbreakable.
Yes, and everything was just one word. He was like the Talknator, the train. You know, like I was like, what is this?
Was he on Unbreakable? He was in Glass, I know.
think
Unbreakable was the one before that.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah,
was. He's on
Glass.
both of
I was
them.
like, Glass
he was
one.
Yeah, you're,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was at the end.
Yeah, that was M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
M. Night Shyamalan.
I've still not seen Split.
Which that movie?
I watched
third
Pan's
one?
Labyrinth.
Split
and
was the
didn't
best
understand
one.
a
That's
thing.
what I've heard. I
Yeah,
need to watch
Split's
it.
the best
I need to watch
one.
it.
Glass kind of, but
Yeah.
because that was before like I didn't know directors were like setting up for trilogies. You know, because George Lucas is a whole different
Yeah.
playing field.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that in your own universe. You know, in M. Night Shyamalan, because I was so mad of Unbreakable. It was like as soon as it gets good, it's over.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? And then
No.
he's setting up Split and he's setting up Glass.
But they didn't tell you that it was even
I know,
a sequel.
that's what I'm
until-
saying. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So do you think he did it on purpose or accidentally? He's like, yeah, I was setting it up.
Yeah, I set it up. I didn't think it was going to be a hit. It wasn't. It didn't run like it was going to be a hit. I mean, the movie kind of is weird how it's
Unbreakable?
shot. and
It's a
stuff.
weird
Yeah.
movie.
Unbreakable?
It's a weird movie.
Yeah, it's weird how it's shot.
you build up a superhero for nothing.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, what?
But see, is that in the same universe as The Sixth Sense? Because Bruce Willis is there.
Well, it's different. Different
Die
guy.
Hard.
Well, it's
Yeah.
different guy.
It's just.
I know. Obviously. Yeah, because he died. He died in Sixth Sense. He was a ghost.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then he was reincarnated as the Unbreakable guy. There you go.
National Lampoon's Loaded Weapon. Remember that?
Yeah, with the
That was his-
Emily Estevez.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was,
yeah.
that was
Yeah.
Bruce
Samuel
Willis's
Jackson.
best movie. He was in it for 1 second. Remember?
And William Shatner.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was.
And William,
I
he's the
forgot
main
about
bad
that.
guy.
Where's
Tim
the
Curry.
microfilm?
Tim
Yeah.
Curry, the main bad guy. He's the sidekick. Tim Curry's such a good bad guy.
You know, I fucking was so
Home
mad
Alone
at Pan's
2.
Labyrinth because I don't really like watching subtitled movies, right?
I love
so I
Pan's
bought
Labyrinth.
the book, right? And I accidentally bought the French version.
So just learn French.
So you learn French
yeah,
just to
just
read
learn
it?
French.
No, I'm not thinking about it. I'd rather
Yeah.
do that than
Yeah, what
read
else-
a movie.
What else you gonna do, man? Learn French and fucking read it.
Can you imagine telling people like, yeah, how'd you learn how to read French? Did you use like one of those
Rosetta Stone.
or anything?
Well,
Like, it's like, no, I accidentally bought a book
French
of a
version
movie.
of Labyrinth. Yeah.
I might-
A French version of
I
the
bought a
Labyrinth.
Guillermo del Toro book.
So I can only speak in weird riddles and rhymes and shit.
It's like, I know French, but I only know the words that are in this book.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what are you talking about? Gates and
That's why I rhyme all the
Everything
time.
he says is
I
so
learned English from Dr. Seuss books. You know.
That's true. A lot of us do. I mean,
I have a similar story, but it was Cosmic Harvey, where I used to skip school. You know, rest in peace, Cosmic Harvey. Skip school, and he would give me CDs and shit sometimes for free. Like if I buy something, he'll give me something for free. And I I think it was a Pantera CD or something, really cheap. And he goes, "Oh, you like Cypress Hill, right?" I go, "I love Cypress Hill." He goes, "Oh, here's a free CD," and I put it in, and it's all Spanish. It's like not one word. It's all rock star, but it's all Spanish. I was like, "Oh, damn it, Harvey!" He's like, "What?" I told him the next day, and he goes, "Learn Spanish." I was like, "Fuck you, Harvey."
It makes sense.
I mean, I dropped. I'm skipping school, so he's trying to teach me.
Yeah.
Here's your Spanish lesson.
Yeah, here's Cypress Hill. Like he'd give me free breakup trays all the time. Like, I miss that dude.
Yo quiero high, so high. Yo
I actually have.
quiero high.
I've read of people online, like on Reddit and shit, that are English is their second language, and they learned English by watching movies, like American Hollywood movies and stuff. So I mean, it is.
I would say, what's her name? They made fun of it in Hot Shots. Because remember that? They said, "How'd you learn English?" She was like, National Lampoon.
That's right. See, I always mix up is it Hot Shots? Is that the?
Yeah.
I mixed that one and Loaded Weapon up.
Yeah, Loaded
Yeah,
Weapon.
I mixed those two up. Because you just said that, and I was like, is that the same movie? I don't remember. Because Emilio Estevez is in.
That does
Hot
totally
Shots, right?
make sense. I was in line
Charlie
with this
Sheen
Korean
is.
guy.
Charlie Sheen is his brother.
Yes.
That's why I get confused,
Yes.
probably.
Charlie
Okay.
Sheen is a king of comedy. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but he should do all comedy.
He is fantastic. We were just talking about this last night.
Yeah.
Did you see that the Wayans brothers are doing another scary movie?
Ooh, like what was that one?
Scary movie?
No,
Yeah.
no.
You know what the Scream mask?
Marlon came out and did those one.
Oh, the
spoofs.
haunted
Yeah, the haunted
something.
house.
Oh,
the
yeah, I never
spoof,
saw
yeah.
those. I never
Yeah,
saw
it
those.
was.
That was funny.
It was.
funny.
It was a scary movie
Like,
though. Pretty much.
Yeah, it was a scary movie, but he did it with the puppet. It was the what's her name? God damn it, the puppet from Conjuring, not Isabella. Annabelle. Where he's like, she's stalking, like he's obsessed, like he fucks her, and then the Annabelle doll's like obsessed, like where you been?
I did see that. I feel like I did see that. Yeah.
That shit made me laugh. Like,
It's funny.
Yeah, he hasn't done a. Did he lose the rights or something? Is that what
Yes.
happened? Because I know they did.
It was. Didn't they
it's
have
all
a
money.
falling out or something?
No, it's all
Keenan Ivory Wayans?
it's all money.
Because they did 1 and 2, and then somebody else took over. From
Yeah,
there.
it was the not Miramax, but whatever the production company.
Lionsgate. Or
Yeah,
something.
because they were like, we can get
The Weinstein Company's Lionsgate.
because they wanted to get
and then Miramax, isn't that Ron Howard? Or no, that's
Light Film or
no Dreams, not DreamWorks. No, not DreamWorks.
I know what you're talking about.
Pixar.
No, because they did Willow.
Yeah.
That production company did Willow is the same. It's Ron Howard's production
Why
company.
can't I think of that?
I can't think of
it's
it either.
him and that other dude.
Yeah.
Fucking,
what Ron Howard played as a little kid?
Happy Days.
Dick Van Dyke Show.
BJ Cunningham.
But wasn't he Potsy or something?
Imagine Entertainment.
Yes.
But
You were closer with Pixar.
I know, right? You were.
no, but yeah. So there, we were talking about that last night because
I like Scary Movie 3. It was the first one without Marlon Wayans because Charlie Sheen.
No,
see 3 was pretty good.
Yeah.
After
I
that's
liked
when
it.
it got.
I liked
stupid.
it the first time when it was called Hot Shots.
It was very similar, yeah. Because the humor got a lot more slapstick. It got
Exactly.
more like Leslie
Naked
Nielsen
Gun.
style.
You got more Naked Gun.
style,
Yeah, Naked Gun, which I love. I can do that all day.
Because Leslie
I love-
Nielsen is in that.
Leslie
Isn't he the
Nielsen.
president? He's the president.
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah, he is.
Both of them.
Yeah.
3 and 4.
And the aliens pee through their fingers.
That's the fourth one.
Yeah, that's the
That was
fourth
the third
one.
one. That was the third one.
Was it the third one?
Because the third one they had is one with signs in it. 'Cause
Oh, yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah,
that's
you're right.
Yeah, they and they kicked him in the knee.
So I only watched 4 one time. That's how I remember because I've watched 3 multiple times because I hated 4. I was like, this is
Yeah.
stupid.
I guess I can't remember 4. Maybe I never see it.
Yeah.
I accidentally watched superhero movie for about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And
It sucked. Yeah.
ass.
They were just trying to capitalize on the parody movies at the time because Scary Movie blew up so much.
Not another teen movie.
Yeah. Not another teen movie is pretty funny.
Well, the opening scene where she's masturbating in the room,
Yeah.
that's pretty funny. But
that was
other
pretty
than that, I
funny.
wasn't-
All the other ones were stupid.
Yeah, 'cause
Disaster
that's-
movie was
is that
terrible.
Movie
Is it-
43.
Movie 43 was cool.
Yeah,
that was weird.
It was weird. It
Weird
was a
as
bunch
hell.
of I think it was like independent people putting in skits
Yeah,
and
yeah, it
stuff.
was like
Just
a whole-
Captain
sketch
America.
comedy.
Yeah.
Captain America is in that. Not another teen movie.
Oh, I thought you meant movie 43. Yeah, not another teen movie.
Yeah, not another
yeah.
teen movie. It's Captain
He
America.
had the whipped cream on his balls.
Yeah.
And his nipples.
Chris Evans.
Or should I say the flame?
Yeah.
Would you ever watch
The
that? You ever
flame.
seen the fans' reaction when he
flamer.
flamed on in the Deadpool and Wolverine
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
They showed like people like just went nuts when he was like, flame on.
Oh, I mean that
I
happened
was
when
like, people were like, calm down. Man.
that's why that happened when we were in the theater. We went
Yeah,
opening
people
night
went nuts.
and people went crazy.
Yeah.
Like it was
Why?
wild. It just
Well, because it's Chris Evans. He wasn't. They didn't want him to be Captain America because he was.
Because he was
have
already
you seen
Fantastic
Deadpool
Four.
and Wolverine?
No.
Okay.
Oh my god,
It's very good.
very good.
But there's a part, yeah, they're basically teasing it because it's Marvel, you know, they're teasing that he is Captain America and Deadpool's all like fangirling
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
And then he rips his suit off and he's
he
actually
flame
Fantastic
on.
Four. Yeah.
My favorite is remember he goes, oh yeah, he was talking shit about you. He said this and this to that girl that blew him up.
Yeah.
And then at the end, you actually have footage of him saying that shit.
We just ruined the biggest surprise in the movie.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll
He ain't
forget
gonna-
it.
yeah.
It's just worth watching.
I
Though.
won't watch it till it's on DVD anyways.
It's very good. Very
Or
good.
my Peacock and just watch it here.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's very good. It's very good. But yeah, lots of fourth wall breaking. You know what I'm saying?
Kiss-
Well, yeah, it's because fucking Ryan Reynolds. That's all he does. That's
what
made,
Deadpool does.
Yeah, Deadpool is what made it famous. Is all of his fourth wall breaking.
Because Kibbles loves streaming my Peacock.
I like your Peacock stream. That's different. It's different.
It's a very wide,
It's a very wide stream.
broadband.
I've never seen such yellow streams. You need to adjust your fucking contrast or some shit.
There's
bro.
chunks in it.
Drink more water.
There's chunks in
for
your
real.
stream, dude.
Bro, like orange juice without pulp will help probably.
I want some orange juice.
That's gross. Without pulp?
Yeah, lots of
What's the
pulp.
point?
I need,
Yeah,
I need the most pulp
That's what I'm
possible.
saying. I want
Remember that
feel
part
that
in
shit.
Casper?
Yeah, I wanna be
where-
able to chew
where
it.
Casper pours the orange juice through his hands and gets the pulp out.
Dude,
yeah.
speaking of that movie, I was watching that with Lilith, and I totally forgot that Ghostbusters was in it.
Yeah, Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah,
Dan
he's
Aykroyd.
like,
Who you gonna call?
Somebody
Someone
else.
else.
And I go,
Shared universe.
Well, it made sense because I was like, well, A, he didn't have any, to capture it. He was unprepared.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. He didn't have a ghost trap at all.
Yeah, exactly. No ghost trap. How you
Yeah.
expect him to catch
Ray-
3 ghosts?
Yeah, Ray Stantz can't do it by himself
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
You gotta call the other guys. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
It kind of pissed me off.
You should have had the kids. The kids had more balls.
But I was kind of like disappointed in Dan Aykroyd. I was like, what a whore.
I like that.
Just needed money.
From
man.
Saturday Night Live, that comedian, that priest guy, I forget what his name is. He's like,
Yeah, he
"Is it
turned
like a
his
no
neck around.
problem?"
Yeah, he
It's like
turned
a
his
piece
neck.
of cake, piece of crumb cake. I fucking love
of
that
crumb
shit.
cake.
But I liked him when I was a kid on Saturday Night Live or whatever it was back then. He
Yeah.
did like he had his own like fucking thing, and he had a
Whatever
guest
it was
spot.
back then.
Yeah,
But I didn't
forget.
I didn't realize
I
how
was
much.
very young,
Yeah.
but that character.
I mean,
stuck
SNL's
out
been
in my
around
brain.
since the 70s, so.
But I didn't realize how much Devon Sawa has been in my life.
Yeah, dude.
like
For a long
Little
time.
Giant. Yeah, I was like,
He's everywhere.
I was like
Idle Hands.
Yeah, Little Giants.
Little
The Stan
Giants.
music
Yeah,
video.
Junior,
Eminem.
yeah.
Hold on.
Casper.
Now and then.
Yeah, Casper. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
He was Stan.
Yeah,
He was
he
the
was
yeah,
Stan.
he was Stan. Yeah, in the
Yeah.
music video.
Yep.
Then you start smoking
Slackers.
weed. You start smoking weed. You watch Idle Hands with him. You're like, what the fuck?
And
You
you've
know, I
seen
love
that
this
video
guy.
of him after that Diddy party when he can't even hardly keep his eyes open.
And then you go on your first vacation. You watch fucking Final Destination. Yeah, I watched
shit.
that before I went flying for the first time. I watched Final
Bad
Destination.
idea.
Don't do that. I couldn't even
idea.
take a bath for
I
like
was
the
so
first
scared.
month after that.
And
I was scared.
I remember my grandma going, "Here's a piece of gum. Chew it so your ears will pop." I'm like, "We're all gonna die."
I was getting ready to tell you should have listened to your grandma's advice that you told me last night.
Yeah.
What did she tell you about when you watch a movie or something?
Yeah, nothing happened afterwards. Before you watched it.
And it's just like, what happened before? And what happened after? Nothing. It's just a movie.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
yeah.
It's like, has the world changed? Shut the fuck up.
But I don't want to get on a plane. I saw it in a movie. Someone died.
Grandma, it was a documentary.
Because I tell it to Lila too, because she'll have empathy for she'll start crying over something. And go, it's just a movie. Don't worry about
Have
it.
you guys? Okay. Have you heard of the movie Does the Dog Die.com? Not the movie. DoesTheDogDie.com.
Look
It's a
up.
website.
Yes, I've seen
about
that. Yeah,
movies.
you look it up to see if the dog died or not, and
Well-
if not, Marley and Me.
Well, it's more than that. So I looked it up because I don't like watching dogs die. I don't
No,
watch movies
me
with dogs
neither.
die. And if I know the dog dies, I'm like, no, I don't want to watch that. I'd rather watch people get murdered. I would rather watch Terrifier and get people get mutilated rather than a dog get dead. I don't. But anyway, so I went to the website for the first time the other day, and it's kind of hilarious. Like, let me pull it up because it's.
I'll say I have the opposite complaint, man. I watched 101 Dalmatians, and every one of those little fuckers survived. That's fucked up.
Those dogs were assholes.
They
to be
were.
fair.
Like, yip, 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 yip. Shut the fuck. I wanted to shoot
Okay,
them.
little yippy dogs I don't like. Little ankle biters I don't care if they die. Whatever.
So I like dogs, just not all dogs.
Like not even like talking.
they don't
about
all go
it.
to heaven.
Yeah, all dogs don't go to heaven. That's a lie.
My dog Charlie went to heaven.
Yeah, his name's Charlie.
Exactly.
All dogs named
Oh,
Charlie go to heaven. I mean, that was proved. Even if you're bad, you can still go to heaven.
was a
with
good
name like
boy.
Charlie was a good boy.
He was a good boy.
He
Let's have a
Good
moment of
boy.
silence for Charlie.
I just had a dog die.
That
man.
dude, that dog was so weird. He licked everything. Like even the
Those-
glass
I
door.
would be there swimming. And you'd
And
be sitting.
yeah,
Come
and
on,
I remember they were like, I looked it up and they're like, put like vinegar or something on stuff that he'll lick. He just licked the vinegar off.
Yeah, he
of
liked
it.
more. He was like, this kind of tastes like
He's
those chips I like.
He's like, holy shit, this is way better. Dude, he got flavor pills.
Yeah, I can't believe they flavored the window for me. My masters really love me.
All right. So I go to this. So basically, what this website does is it's not just dogs. It's any kind of trigger warning. Like, so you basically you can create a profile, which I did just to see what the categories were, because there's a bunch of different categories you can choose if you don't want to see it in a movie or something. So that way, before you go watch a movie, you could be like, okay, does this kind of thing happen?
Do
to
they
trigger me?
offer like a like a different movie like that doesn't have the dog die, like extra versions.
That
like
would be cool.
Fan-made versions of it.
That would be good.
That would be hilarious.
But okay, so I pulled it up on here because we were talking about it because it's not necessarily a trigger warning for me, but I don't like excessive gore. I don't
Yeah.
you know, the gore porn for the sake of gore.
Yeah.
Or dogs dying. Those are my two things.
I Am Legend.
Like, see, I haven't watched I Am Legend because I heard the dog dies and I'm like, I don't want to watch it.
He doesn't just die, he squeezes him, dude. Like he squeezes him to death. I go, what?
I do not want to watch that.
I know. I watched. I go, I can't unwatch this.
Yeah,
like thanks a lot, Will Smith.
I don't care if it's a movie. I don't want to watch a dog getting squeezed to
no
death.
Cujo. No
So-
man's best
I like
friend.
Cujo.
I watched Cujo.
Yeah,
I watched
Cujo's
it.
good.
Man's best friend or Cujo.
Yeah, I like Beethoven. Yeah, I watched Beethoven.
The dog doesn't die.
Or
right?
Lassie.
Oh, he doesn't? Oh, I thought he murdered him at the end.
No.
Oh, no,
Okay,
no.
well, I've got this pulled up. We're gonna have to take a break though. Let's take a break here from Outhouse Records. When we come back, we'll go over these categories because it's fucking hilarious. And I was laughing out loud because you wait till you hear some of these categories that people are triggered by. Anyways, we'll be right back right after this.
$150, $160. Man, I'm like $50 short. Mess is gonna kill me.
One record, please.
Aren't you a little young to be listening to Kiss?
Aren't you just a stupid puppet?
Aw,
Can I have the record or not?
fine.
Thanks.
Hey, Mess.
Hi, Barry. What have I told you? You can't work Outhouse Records without your visa.
Oh, come on, man. You said you were gonna be gone all day.
No, your visa says Sesame Street, not 109 East Sycamore Street in beautiful downtown Kokomo.
Oh, where am I supposed to go, man?
I don't know how they do things in Puppet World, but you gotta go, man. Sorry.
Oh, man.
Sorry. Come on down to beautiful downtown Kokomo, Outhouse Records. Buy some good records, have some live bands on the weekends. Remember, I don't like to make money, I just love selling records.
Welcome back to the Outhouse Super Show, Season 2, Episode 2.
2:2.
I don't have two. I wish I had 2 colons. That would make like pooping so much easier.
Didn't we talk about this last week? You
What?
said something about having 2 colons.
No.
No, his wife has 2 vaginas.
That's a whole other thing.
That's a whole nother
You
thing.
did no. You said you had 2 colons.
I might
We
have.
talked about it. Yeah.
Oh, no, a semicolon. Yeah, I remember. I mean, a semicolon joke.
I said I have a semicolon. You said
Yeah.
I'm sorry for that. I have 2 colons or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that. I can't remember.
Yeah, something stupid.
I just remember from editing.
I just talk off the top of my head. I don't remember what I said yesterday.
Anyway, so back to what we talked about before the break. DoesTheDogDie.com. It's a trigger website that you could put in your own trigger words. You could put in whatever category, not trigger words, things that trigger you in movies before you watch the movie. But listen to this. Okay, so I put in dogs dying because I don't want to watch a dog die. Just like we just talked about, Milo and Otis. Fuck that movie. Those were cats, but
Cat
still,
and dog is a pug.
Cat and dog
It was-
is a
yeah,
they all
pug
died.
and a tabby.
Yeah, I don't want
It
to.
was- yeah.
No.
I like
Yeah,
that
they
pug.
went through like 4 Milos, 10 Otises.
That's fucking fucked
Yeah,
up,
'cause-
dude.
because,
That ruined the movie for me. As a kid, I loved that movie, and like,
Yeah,
God, I can't
Louis
do it
J.
anymore.
Gomez had a tattoo in Indianapolis. He got that tattooed on his leg of a portrait of Milo Notice and says "Never forgets."
That's hilarious.
In Indianapolis, at Black Circle, like a tattoo artist came up and he goes, "Hey, I heard you like," because he cried. He was stoned watching Milo and Otis because he was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "Dude, they murdered so many cats."
I will never watch it again. I will never watch it again. I'll watch Homeward Bound. That's
Yeah.
it. And then we say Great Adventure was the first one.
Yeah, I think it
We
was
talked about
called
this
Great
before we got
Adventure.
paid back on. But yeah, The Great Adventure. I never saw that. Apparently, it was a movie before Homeward Bound, which is crazy. I didn't even really care for Homeward Bound 2, but the first one was really good.
No, fucking who cares about them being lost in a city, man? That's like any other stray dog. You can
think-
watch that outside the shop.
This is like Babe. I like the first Babe, but I didn't like Pig
Yeah,
in the
Babe
City.
is sick as
I
stupid.
didn't care about that
I'll
one.
save it for the cream of the
But
crop.
Michael J. Fox did the voice
Yeah.
for the
Yeah.
Pitbull. So I think that's why we like it because Michael J. Fox is in it.
Probably.
Who was the voice of Babe?
The wolves killed Ma. No, that's the fucking
Bob-
lamb.
I ram you.
Yeah,
That was
that's
the
the lamb,
sheep.
the sheep.
Yeah.
It was Bobcat Goldthwait.
Who was it? He sounded like he.
I'm sorry, little pig. I gotta
See, his voice, whatever that voice is what I imagine that pigs actually sound like. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's true.
let me see here.
Remember that crazy cartoon chicken?
Christine Cavanaugh did a voice.
Weird.
Who's that?
Was that
She's,
Bart Simpson?
No.
No,
She
that's,
did Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
There you
though.
go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
She's
why I
a
read
voice actor. She did a lot of voices.
Yeah,
But that's
I can hear her
good.
voice now.
Okay, that's interesting. Oh, she was in Jerry Maguire too.
You guys
Fucking
remember? You
cunt.
guys remember the Babe ripoff movie?
Chucky Finster's the other.
Gordy.
I do not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't like that one.
Did he speak to sheep?
He spoke to all animals, a bunch of animals. He was a talking pig.
She did Chucky Finster from Rugrats too. That's
there
that's
you
one.
go.
That's one that
that's
sounds
the
more like
voice,
Babe. Yeah,
Chucky, yeah.
It's very similar to the Bart Simpson chick. Like it's a
Yeah.
woman that does a bunch of.
I think her
voices and
last
stuff.
name's Cartwright, actually, the Bart Simpson chick.
Did
Eric
did I tell you-
Cartwright? Oh, yeah.
Did I tell you I got in trouble in art class for we were supposed to do kids books, like draw, because he gave us a little template of
And you got
books.
blamed for murdering all the bunnies.
No, this is this
That was
no,
last week.
This is freshman year in high school. This is an art class. This is where Mr. Still, my introduction to Mr. Still, basically, because
Still.
he didn't know, he didn't meet me yet technically, and then he gave us, it was like a blank white book with pages in it. You're supposed to do a kids book, So I did the Drug Rats.
Oh, God.
Dude, I used to love those. The books they give you, they were just completely blank. You make your own book.
Yeah, dude, I love that.
I've got
Oh.
3 or 4 of them that I made when I was
Yeah.
like 8 or
I
something.
got my
Yeah.
daughter's ones that they've made.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it was funny because we hand her a sketchbook in every month, and every time he would say a circle, and he would go, "Your sketchbook gave me nightmares." Because I was drawing a lot of Rob Zombie and shit too. Like I love drawing Rob Zombie stuff. And
Like that rat thing.
I would have like a nightmare, like a teddy bear with like claws coming out, and I would just wake up and I would just sketch it real quick and then go back
like a
over.
dream diary.
Yeah, go back over and over and over again. Because I remember that his eye is being red and his claws is coming at me like an evil teddy bear.
Fucking,
You were a fucked up kid.
I was.
And you killed a
I
bunch of bunnies.
I was.
Yeah.
I was blamed.
The hawk.
I was acquitted of all cases. I was acquitted.
Nobody, no case.
No one
anyways.
talks about the LA thing, okay?
All they
Twitter
ever found was
world.
blood.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
The glove didn't fit. You must have quit.
the bird glove that the hawk sits on.
I'm the O.J. Simpson McConaughey middle with the Teflon Don.
He had Ronnie Cochran. He was defending him.
He was our guidance counselor. Ronnie Cochran got me off.
Ronnie
Cochran got me off because they're guidance counselor.
My guidance counselor got me off too. Weird.
That's a little different.
Yeah, it was a little different.
Dude,
So-
I had Mr. Costello though, and he always told the dad jokes, and there was one that always stuck in my head where he goes, "Oh yeah, you seen Brad Pitt in that new movie? Have you seen his brother Arm?"
I think it's funny. Armpit is a really famous guy. Think about it. It's a household name.
That's very.
And that one always I was like, "What's wrong with you, Mr. Costello? Like, leave us alone. We're trying to get high." But no, go ahead, dogs.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just. So my triggers were dogs getting killed. That's the main one.
Trigger.
And then the second one is like certain. Oh yeah, there's animals harmed in the making. Let's see, pets getting abused, things like that. I just can't handle
Really?
it.
So it's
I
just
don't.
everything.
fan
I
of
don't
it,
like seeing
but-
kids die. That would be my trigger.
See, that's what made me
Pet
realize
cemetery, bro. Come on.
that's what made me realize I'm a bad person because I'm like scrolling. Oh, kids getting killed, kids get molested, rape. I don't give a shit about any of that. No, a dog dies. I can't watch that. I
Hollywood.
feel like a bad person, but
You
know.
are, but go on.
But anyway, so
Beside the point.
so you keep going down. A dragon dies. That's a trigger for some
Dragonheart.
people.
Dragonheart.
Who has a connection to dragons though? Like
I
I don't
did.
want animals, but like it's because they're pets. You know what I mean? Dragons are mythical creatures.
The movie Dragonheart, when Sean Connery was the voice of the dragon, and he sacrificed himself. It was really sad, and I cried for a dragon.
Okay. So dragon dies would be on your triggers.
Yes.
I don't watch
Trigger.
dragons die anymore. Okay, so
Yeah, don't watch the movie Aragon. The backstory is nothing but dead dragons.
but they have other. These are other categories. They have other. There are sharks. There are spiders. There are snakes.
How to run a train on your
There
dragon.
are bugs. Like if any of these things are in here, like I don't want to watch the movie if there's sharks in the movie.
look up arachnophobia and tell me if there's spiders because I just don't want to.
But here's the thing. I understand their phobias like that. But here's how it gets. Here's where it gets weird for me. So because I have other ones on here too, other than just dogs, like eye mutilation. I don't want to watch that.
I love that
Like,
shit.
That's weird.
Fingernails, toenails, and shit like
Hostile,
that.
I love it. I love
I
it.
can't do the torture shit.
I can do anything but kids getting hurt.
the torture porn
I
shit.
love
just
that
don't
even
do.
more.
But no, listen.
I pull my pants down.
You're sick.
But listen how ridiculous it gets.
Yes.
This is some stuff that people get triggered by. Someone leaves without saying goodbye.
Oh shit!
Like what?
What
Fuck,
the fuck
daddy
if
issues,
Somebody,
daddy issues.
Somebody burps without saying "excuse me." Is that on there?
Yes.
Because that fucking
Yeah.
bothers me.
No,
That,
it's not. It
that
should
actually
be.
bothers me. When I'm by myself, I burp. I say "excuse me." I don't know why.
I know. I do
I
it
just
too.
like it bothers
I do
me
it too.
if I don't. It's weird.
It's a good thing I don't burp because
Yeah, even
I don't
I'll
say
go-
excuse me.
I've heard you burp.
I just.
It looks like it hurts.
I can only burp on accident if I'm
Yeah.
coughing or something.
Yeah, it looks like it hurts when you burp.
I have this weird. I did some research on. I have a weird. I think I've talked about it in the podcast. I have a weird condition where like the flap thing down here doesn't open up correctly or something, so I cannot burp. Like literally, I just get a gas bubble fill up until I shit.
So you-
That's the only way I
so
can
you
get my
can't
gas
go-
out.
Yeah.
I can't. No, I've
Excuse
tried.
you.
I've gotten to the point where you better say it. You gotta
What?
trigger yourself.
No.
Oh yeah, I did.
You
Said,
excuse
I
me.
say it when I'm by myself, just not with you guys.
No,
Yeah.
I said it right here.
Jesus
I swear I had to. Excuse me.
Anyways, yeah, I literally
That
can't
wasn't
do
a
it. I
real
don't know
burp
why.
anyways. That doesn't count when you make yourself burp.
Or in that movie.
You're just trying to make a rude sound. Why would you say excuse me after you're trying to make? But when you do it accidentally, I don't know why it is. Like when I sneeze or when I cough, I say excuse me.
Or in that movie Dogma where Matt Damon.
Yeah.
We start murdering
he-
people.
he
But
kills
he
her.
didn't say, "God bless you,"
He
I
sneezed and he looks.
Nobody's
All right,
so
and
funny.
then he murders everybody. He goes, but you didn't say excuse me when I sneezed.
Yeah. You didn't say God bless you.
Or
That's
bless
what it
you,
was,
yeah.
I love that movie. It's coming to
tight.
streaming finally. Did you see that?
What, Dogma?
Yeah, because
It's on YouTube for free.
yeah, but for the longest time they have like it wasn't on any streaming things because of all there was like a bunch of legal issues and
Christianity, yeah.
shit and like yeah.
That
it
should
was
be
the
pro
Weinstein-
Catholic
Weinstein-
movie.
It was the Weinstein.
That
thing.
should be a pro Catholic movie.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Buddy
I love
Christ.
that movie.
Because Buddy Christ, George Carlin shows you the fascist ways of organized religion, while the archangels try to kill their way.
So let's do our 5 favorite animal movies.
Well, hold on. There's a couple more of these I want to throw
Okay.
in here real quick, just because it's someone leaves without saying goodbye. It says
Daddy
it can,
issues.
It can evoke feelings of rejection, betrayal, and uncertainty. Like, let's see, what's the other one here?
when they answer the phone before they get to their ear, that drives me nuts. Hello.
Someone get it's bad phone acting. Bad phone acting.
That drives me nuts.
Someone gets gaslighted.
Oh
This
no.
trigger could be distressing for survivors
watching our
of emotional
podcast?
abuse. Like, I mean, I understand that gaslighting exists, but like, you get triggered if you go to watch a movie and you're triggered where you can't handle the movie because
Yeah.
someone got
That's a
gaslighted
good
in a
fucking
movie.
movie.
Don't watch fucking movies. Like, what are you
It's
doing?
like every movie.
That's what I'm
Somebody's
saying.
trying
Like-
to talk. Even a MacGuffin is
But no.
gaslighting you into freaking.
No, isn't that the point of fucking movies, to get emotion reaction?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
You know?
if you take all this stuff out, if someone's triggered by all this stuff, like there's no conflict in the movie. Just doesn't. It's not a movie
so
anymore.
we're just watching Ellen then.
Yeah. It's just
Everybody dancing, have a good time.
it's ridiculous. Like some of the stuff is understandable. Like like someone gets raped on camera,
Spit
or
on your grave.
pedophilia. Like that shit's in here, and I completely understand that. That could be extremely triggering,
Mm-hmm.
or gore or animals dying. Like I can understand that because that's how I am. But like. Leaving without saying goodbye
you know what
and
triggered me?
gaslighting, like
You know what triggered me?
Somebody didn't spray aerosol after
I
they
had
took a shit.
Remember Sammy? Remember Sammy?
Yeah.
He's
Sammy
16,
Davis Jr.
16 years old. That collie I had, beautiful dog, 16 years old. He died right before Halloween. We went to go see Gore 2 days later, and he dry humped a dead dog on stage.
Yeah.
You don't think that triggered me? Because he goes, well, I'm in love with a dead dog named Poopy. I thought he said Sammy. And I'm like, that's my dog.
That's so fucking crazy because my Labrador just died the other night, and then last night while I was poisoning the neighbor's dog, I felt so bad.
He's got to go too, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, I can't have a dog. You can't have a dog.
No, you're poisoning the water going, it comes in threes.
Fucking bastard.
You can jump back over the fence.
So that was another trigger for mine. I just saw too is teeth shit like torture with teeth. I can't.
How old was
That shit
Rotten?
fucks me up.
Rotten was almost 17.
17. I would say he was old. Yeah, he was getting there. Sammy made it to 16.
Oh, old dog.
He had butt tumors.
I got 2 more the same age from the same litter, so I'm scared. They're gonna be dying soon. One of them's a lot heavier. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You get a forklift to fucking bury him.
Oh shit. Is that where your garden is based off of? Is dead dogs?
I just figured out what my trigger
It's like
was.
secret window.
My biggest trigger are guns.
Yeah.
So no John Wick. You can't watch John Wick.
No guns at all.
No guns at all. Which is weird because guns have triggers themselves.
That is a big trigger.
Yeah.
That's a big trigger.
That's crazy.
Someone disabled playing by able-bodied. That's triggering.
Oh yeah. So what, a disabled person trying not to be disabled?
No,
that's a lot
No,
harder
like
than playing it the other
think
way.
of like The Ringer with Johnny Knoxville playing a disabled person.
Oh, you mean like
that's
Tropic
triggering?
Thunder?
Movies that don't do right time travel movies right.
See, that
drives me.
That's
that
understandably
trigger-
triggering. Yeah, that's understandable.
I'm like, what? No way.
So listen, this is a thing that I didn't know was a thing, but apparently it is a thing. I didn't understand it, and I made the joke, and Courtney said that it's an actual like fear.
vagina.
It's a phobia. It's trypophobic content is shown. Do you guys know what trypophobic
Oh, when
stuff
people
is?
fall and we're getting chased.
No. Trypophobic. Maybe it's trypophobic. It's with a Y. Trypophobic. Depictions of clusters of small holes or bumps. I didn't know this was a thing.
They
Apparently,
never
this
want
is
to be
a
able to look at my dick for sure.
Apparently, this is a phobia that people have of like it's like unnerving. Let me see if I can look up what it
little
is.
circles.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was a thing.
The bumps on my dick is like Braille. It spells out "hungry, why wait?"
No, it says it's not herpes, it's hempees.
Okay, so trypophobia is an aversion to the sight of repetitive patterns or clusters or small holes or bumps. Like this is a legit phobia that
That's
people
herpes.
have. And like Courtney showed it to me, and like it looks like this. Like I don't know if you can see it on screen, but
It's little beehives.
yeah, they look like little wasp
Yeah, little
nests or
beehives,
something. Yeah, but apparently like
it's
these
cute.
some of these pictures of like people covered in little holes is like extreme. So sorry if you have trypophobia and you're watching the podcast.
That's funny
Oh,
because
yeah.
I was talking to Jake about getting because I want an owl tattoo on my
Yeah.
neck, like a white owl with honeycombs.
Yeah,
on
you
the
might
side
freak
of it.
people out, dude.
I know, dude. That'd be cool. as
I didn't know
shit.
this was a real phobia. Like I'm not one to say, you know, like because I know mental health is a thing. I understand, but like you're scared of little holes. Like I'm sorry. I just said I'm
That's
not
why I
gonna
like
judge
big
and then I laughed.
women
but
with loose holes. I don't like them little holes.
I don't know. It's just like it seems like a TikTok thing that people are blowing out of proportion just because they want something to be.
Yeah.
So you wonder if anybody like asked for their money back because they showed a movie with too many little holes.
There were way too many holes in that person's face. I don't
Yeah,
know.
But you just ate $30 worth of popcorn. I want my money back.
My daughter called me from school crying the other day. Apparently, they haven't been changing the litter box in the bathroom, and she's just getting upset.
Oh, she identifies the cat, right?
No, she identifies as a person who beats those people up. And it
bully?
stinks in the bathroom. She's getting mad.
There's one more that I thought was funny too. Is there's propaganda. Have you guys heard?
Propaganda?
Have you heard this term before? Because I have not.
Too many police in movies.
No, it's propaganda that portrays law enforcement in a positive light.
It's propaganda.
Like Law and Order.
Like what?
They can't watch Law and Order and CSI.
You're
and-
triggered because cops are doing their job. Like, I mean, okay,
Well-
police brutality is stupid, and I 100% agree. We're against police brutality. We talked about this last week. Unless it's brutality against a cop that commits police brutality.
Yes.
but
There's rules.
bully
There's
the
there's
bully.
rules you got to follow. But like,
You bully the
there's-
bully.
it's propaganda that portrays law enforcement in a positive light. That's literally a thing that they call propaganda, and people are triggered by that. Like, so you're saying.
Well, if you're like beaten by the cops every day and you wouldn't get away from the police beatings, and then you go watch a movie with they're like glorifying police, that would kind of trigger
Okay,
me.
it's one
And
thing.
then I'll throw something at the screen.
Okay.
You
Like,
could be
fuck
more
them.
truthful about it. I mean, okay, cops are just like normal people, so they're going to get angry
Are
just like
they?
a normal person. Well, I mean, except for their superpowers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Besides
Have we researched this at all?
My-
They might have superhuman powers.
My thing is, okay, if there's a movie that's glorifying the police and like maybe ignoring the mistreatment of certain people or whatever, or ignoring that police brutality exists, ignoring that there is police corruption or whatever, I can understand that. But like, oh, this cop's doing his job, I'm triggered by that. That's a little, I don't know. That's a little too
Even in
much.
some movies, like when the cop movies that I've watched, it does give me anxiety.
That's it.
Yeah.
I'm not
You
going to be
know?
able to ever watch Top Dog with Chuck Norris ever again.
Is that your favorite animal movie right there? Top Dog.
Like Police Academy. I can't see it anymore. Yeah.
These cops are joking around too much.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, guys, take your job seriously.
Every time I'm just like, Mahoney!
Proctor.
Like I'm 100% on the whole. You know, I don't trust cops. Like when I see a cop, I don't feel safe. I
You
feel
get anxiety.
I get
I get
I'm not even doing anything
yeah.
illegal. I don't smoke weed anymore. I don't do anything. I don't drink. I don't do anything illegal. But like as soon as I see a cop, I'm like, what's he going to come
called
for me for?
guilty
You know what I mean? Because
conscience.
there are a lot of them are assholes on.
I used to feel that way. Now, like these cops I see look like my kids.
That's because
You
you're
know,
old now.
Yeah, I'm
like,
less
you're an old guy
intimidated by
now.
them. Now I feel like shoot me or I'm going to fuck you up. You better shoot me good.
But like the thing is, like, it's weird to me that is a trigger for somebody. Like the cops are doing.
Have
their
you ever had
job.
warrants for your arrest?
No.
I have.
But I still feel I do feel anxious about
like,
it. That's what I'm saying. I still feel weird when I see a cop. Like I don't trust them.
It
but-
depends. If I don't have any warrants, I'll talk shit to the police. You know,
Yeah.
but if I do have warrants, I'm the nicest person ever.
Well, it's easy for you. You have your brother's social security number memorized.
Yes,
You can just
exactly.
say, I'm Tony Davis.
My thing is like I said, I do understand that. I understand like I don't trust police, but like the fact that you can't show cops doing their jobs in a movie without someone getting triggered is ridiculous to me.
I say
I
don't-
It wouldn't trigger me, but yeah, I have been anxious. Like I don't want to fast forward this.
I mean,
You
I
know?
understand RoboCop or something. I mean, they fucked that cop up.
That's why I find
we
about
have the
death.
technology. We can rebuild him. Bullshit is scary.
That's how I resolved death. First time I saw death on screen was RoboCop.
Yeah. First time I seen death on screen was a Monty Python sketch where he knocks on the door and takes everyone because they
Actually,
ate
no, it's
salmon
not.
mousse.
It's Never Ending Story with the horse. Actually, that was the first time.
That's the
yeah.
first time a movie dealt with death for you.
it's the
That's
first time,
traumatizing,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, that's the
That
first
was
time.
very traumatizing. Let me think. First movie that dealt with death for me.
And then Monster Squad with Frankenstein re-sacrifice himself at the end.
I would have to
that
say,
made me
I
sad.
can't even think of the first movie that
Monster
was
Squad.
I would
I
have to
remember
say,
little.
Ernest Scared Stupid.
No one died.
When they turn into statues,
They didn't
Oh,
die.
yeah.
They didn't
They
die.
come back to life later.
I know
but
that's
I only didn't
that's
have
not
tape
death.
2.
That's not death.
I only had tape 1.
The tape got
Fun
fucked up by the time I got
fact.
to
Fun
it.
fact. Did you know those goblins were for the clowns from Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yeah.
Killer Clowns
Yeah.
from Outer Space. Yeah. Did you know they're also in Troll 2?
I know because
Is it?
because I talked to Todd. He has the Killer Clowns next door, and I was like, I'm gonna steal them and then spray paint them like
Kokomo
goblins.
Poison collectibles.
Spray paint them in goblins. Like, what did you do? I'm like, you didn't have the Ernest Scare Scuba goblins, so
You
I had
mean-
to,
Are they
No
life
balls.
size? Are they life size costumes?
yeah,
Yeah.
they're huge.
Huge. How much?
Except for Shorty, God, they're like thousands of dollars.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's why I got to steal them.
That's your landlord, bro. Who's gonna take it out of your rent?
Outhouse Records does not condone
Stealing clowns
theft
and making them to goblins.
or police brutality. Honestly, like
No,
yeah,
are they
I
trolls
mean,
or goblins? Ernest Scare Stupid.
No, we don't condone
I don't know.
police brutality or brutality against the police. Now, we need to make sure we keep this, very clear.
We only condone police brutality against police if they've already committed police brutality against someone else.
There you go.
There you go. That-
So
go.
Dexter,
yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
the Robin Hood kind of thing.
The best cop ever, Chuck Norris, Texas Ranger.
You know what's funny? The only one cop,
Chuck
sheriff,
Norris, Texas Ranger.
sheriff that I trusted name was Harold Vincent because he was my mom's baseball coach. He was a sheriff. The only one he's got me, not really out of shit, but he's helped me, less charges and shit like that. And he was the only one I trusted for anything. And he ended up going to jail for embezzling money.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
Like
I
I
was
said,
like,
don't
yeah.
get it twisted. I don't
Yeah.
trust police. Believe
Yeah.
me. I'm just saying. I just
That's
thought
the
it was a
one that
funny
you thought
I
was
trigger
cool.
thing.
don't trust anyone. Everyone is untrustworthy.
Well, that's true too. I don't trust anybody I don't know. Like, yeah, so come on now. I don't even trust you guys. I've known you for
Especially
20
cops.
years.
Yeah. Hey, has anyone seen my
But I think he
wallet?
resigned before he can do jail time, though. I think he resigned before he can do any jail time. Like he did it
Yeah.
smart.
Hey man, nice shot.
Yeah.
yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
But
That's awesome.
so you wanted to do a cream of the crop? Oh, you turned it down.
Oh.
The cream of the crop.
You want to do this based on
Animal movies.
animal movies?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do another one right top of our head.
Yeah, top of
So
the head, top of the dome.
I'm gonna-
Cartoons
I'm
or
gonna
live
miss
action?
some. I think we're doing all right. Anything live action and cartoons?
Yeah, anything. You do cartoons. If
Okay.
it's a movie,
Ready?
not a TV show.
Fox and the Hound.
Okay, there you go.
You know why? Because Corey
Feldman.
Feldman did the voice.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Of course. Of course.
2, Rover Dangerfield.
Rover Dangerfield.
Remember Rover Dangerfield?
Oh, yeah,
I
of
loved
course.
watching that cartoon growing up. 3, I would say Beethoven. All 3 of them. I remember watching all 3 of
I
them.
like the original
I
one.
like,
Yeah.
I like 1 and 3.
I like 2. Well, 3. Yeah, 3 is good. Second one was iffy. I remember
Yeah.
that. 4th one, I would say, Look Who's Talking Now
Hell yeah.
with Bruce Willis as the voice.
I forgot
of the
that
dog.
was the
Yeah.
thing. I completely
'Cause
forgot about
remember-
that movie.
You really get lost in the
yeah,
woods?
I didn't like Look Who's Talking really that
Yeah.
much, but I like Look Who's Talking Now because the dogs and stuff. Yeah.
I like Look Who's Talking a little bit when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It's it's a chick flick now.
And the
kinda.
5th one, Robin Hood cartoon.
Oh, there you go. Robin Hood.
Yeah,
little
with
town
the
walking
snake,
through the
yeah.
forest, laughing back and forth at what each other has to say.
The rooster comes out with the
All
guitar.
I do
Yeah,
wanna do
like I
all
love.
day.
I'd watch that until like we had couldn't watch it anymore.
Hell
I
yeah.
love that one.
Fuck
So that's
yeah.
my 5.
There you go.
What's your 5 kibbles?
Number 5, Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Oh
It's
yeah.
all in
That's
all
not.
that.
Oh, that's live action and cartoon. You
But
can't.
I said you do
He's a
both.
rabbit. He's a rabbit. He's a rabbit.
he's
It's
a
an
rabbit.
animal. That's a good one. That's
He's
a
a-
good one. I wouldn't have thought of that.
And then I'm going to go with Benji. When I was a
Yeah,
kid.
Benji.
Can't forget Benji.
Most of mine are coming from my childhood. you know.
Yeah, well, that's animal movies supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Air Bud.
Cujo.
Cujo,
Cujo
there
was
you
nice.
go.
kid.
yeah, yeah.
And then my number 2 is Sandlot.
I wonder how many. Whoa.
Oh yeah, the Beast.
Yeah, no,
The
no, that's
Beast.
all about a dog.
No, that's more
The
about
whole-
baseball.
Well, no, fuck
That's more about
that.
because I watched it because of baseball.
I only watch it because of the
When
dog.
hold on, that's weird. When I was a kid, it was more about the dog, and then as I'm an adult, I'm like, it's
baseball.
a
It's more
baseball
about the
movie.
because I was on base playing hardcore baseball because I
But
was
yeah,
fucking
it's-
Hambino.
It's all
dude.
about that dog. That dog.
When I
brought
was a
them all
kid, I
together.
thought the movie was about a dog. That's what I thought. But now I watch it now, and I'm like,
Exactly.
that's just about
It's
baseball.
about kids
Yeah.
growing up and
Yeah.
teaming together
Coming of
against the
age.
beast.
Yeah.
You know?
coming of age dog.
George signed this.
I
Yeah.
would say balk. I balk on that one.
No,
I don't know.
Baseball term.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
what I did?
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah, because you don't like what baseball.
I don't know what balks are either. I've been watching baseball my whole
You
life.
know what balk? It's when you're in the motion to pitch and you mess it up. You're like you commit to the pitch.
No, there's so much more to it than that.
And then you balk.
There's so much.
Well, that's when I was playing
That's-
Little League.
I know, that's what I'm
like if
saying.
You can't either because you couldn't throw over.
Yeah.
No one can steal bases.
Yeah.
But if you're in the motion to pitch and you stop. In the motion of pitching, you're balked.
Yeah.
You either have to get rid of the ball. You have to leave your hand.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But that's the kids' version of it.
Yeah.
But if you watch for MLB, the balk is like half the time when it happens, I don't even see it happen. I'm like, what the fuck is? Why are they
Yeah.
calling that a balk?
Yeah.
And even the announcers and the commentators are like, what did he do? I don't know. Like nobody knows what an actual balk is. The rules are so goddamn convoluted. Anyways,
go ahead.
I've been watching baseball my whole life, and I watch every
Yeah.
season, and like I
Because
still don't understand
I pitched
what a balk
before and I
is.
balked a couple times.
Okay, number one, Pet Cemetery for sure.
There you go.
Because fucking just when fucking
Because you wanted to put it on your list last week.
Well, no, because church comes back. That fucking really freaked
And the
me
kid
out.
gets hit by the semi.
And then I thought I was a witch when I was a kid, and I was like named all my black cats church and shit. I was obsessed with cats because of that movie.
Your favorite movie was The Craft.
No,
my wife's one of hers was. When she
have
was
you guys
young.
watched Agatha All Along?
I
on
have
Disney
not,
Plus?
not started watching it yet.
I finished it last night. It's fantastic. It's worth it. You like WandaVision? You
Yes,
watch
I
that?
watched every second of it.
WandaVision was my favorite Disney show. This one is very close. Like it's really fucking good. And it's a spinoff of WandaVision, but
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
it's
really
supposed
really
to be
good.
the sequel
Yeah, it's very good. And
because
there's-
it was Agatha all along.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Was it?
there's a lot of really cool like stuff that they reveal in it. I'll let you watch it, but yeah, it's 100% worth watching. It's only 8 episodes, but it's fantastic.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway, I think that was
was
his
it.
list.
Oh, is it?
Your turn.
Okay.
Agatha all along.
No, she killed the dog in WandaVision. Actually,
You know,
That would be fucked up. Maddie names all the movies that dogs die. Yeah. Like, what was the whole point of
It
this,
was a
Maddie?
twist.
Yeah. Like,
It was a ruse
I
the whole
masturbate.
time.
I masturbate to dead dogs.
no. Okay, so most of them are from my childhood. So Babe is one of them. The first one, not Pig in a City. I love that movie as a kid. Like, I used
That
to
will
watch
do,
it all the
Pig. That
time.
will do.
Yeah, that'll do, Pig. That'll do.
And plus, that was the guy that invented the time in the First Contact, Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That
the
guy.
time, the warp.
That guy's in a lot
He
of
invented
shit.
warp travel.
But I know him. I know him as the farmer from Babe.
Which that's
Like, I
my
see
best
shit
Star
now.
Trek.
Farmer Hoggett.
That's
Yeah.
the best Star Trek movie, First Contact. I'm
First
sorry.
Contact?
I'm not a Star Trek guy. I know what you're
Star
talking
Trek.
about.
Is that the one where
With the
they
Borg.
go to the Nexus?
No,
That's the one I like,
No,
with
that's
Whoopi.
Generations.
Yeah, that's the one I like the
Yeah,
most.
really. I like First Contact.
Okay, so Babe.
Yep.
Dunstan checks in. Remember that
yeah,
movie
yeah,
with the
of course
monkey?
I do.
He ripped that chick's face off.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the same
that's
monkey.
the monkey.
It's the same monkey.
That's
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
monkey.
Harambe, right? No.
That was a kid.
Yeah,
But no,
that was-
Suicide
Most people
Silence.
forget about that movie.
Yeah.
but-
Suicide Silence sampled that.
Yeah, on their instrumental.
Yeah, oh my god.
And then she bled.
The 911 call. He's like, "Oh my god, and you're." And
Just
you're
breakdowns the whole time.
Listen
The coolest instrumental track
Yes,
of ever
yeah.
of all time.
That's
to
great.
it.
Okay, Homeward Bound because I
Yes,
do love
yeah.
that one.
You like the pit bulls?
I need to watch.
collies.
I need to watch the other one apparently. But
I wonder how many
love
dogs
that
were
movie.
murdered in that movie.
Actually, none because I looked it up.
Oh, did you?
When I heard about Milo Notice, I was like, "Oh my god, it just ruined my whole
Yeah.
childhood." What about Homeward Bound? So I looked it up and I found out that no, they took really good care of the animals in that movie. That made me like it even more.
And it's funny because like now I think Sally Field ruined that for me because every time I see a cat, I hear Sally Field's voice.
yeah,
I don't want it.
Yeah, it's like no, I don't think so.
Forrest, is that you?
Dog, yeah,
Forrest
cats
Gump's
rule, dogs
It
rule.
would be really cool if I heard Michael J. Fox every time
I
saw
know,
a pit
right?
bull.
That'd be cool. Yeah,
That's probably Devo's voice.
Devo.
Yeah.
No, Devo. Duh.
Like, come on, dog.
Whoa. Like, whoa, Scoops.
What else do I got here? Would arachnophobia count?
Yeah,
that's
an
an
animal
animal.
I would
movie.
put that
Yeah.
up there
The
because
Blob.
that movie did terrify me as a kid, but I love it now because I love spiders now. Like
Yeah.
I had arachnophobia as a kid and I got over it, but like that movie literally traumatized me to the point of the shower scene. Like
Yes.
when I was probably 7 years old, maybe
Yeah.
7, 8 years old when I saw that, and I
Oh.
didn't take a shower for a week.
Ooh, that gives
and
me
my mom
chills.
was so mad at me because I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I
crazy.
don't want to go in there. Because here's the thing: after watching that movie, I didn't want to go in, and then after a couple days, I was like, okay, whatever. And I fucking moved the shower curtain. There was a spider on the shower
just
curtain,
waiting for you.
So there was a whole nother week before
Yeah,
that before I
just
got
waiting.
over it, dude. It's terrified me. But now I'm like fascinated with spiders. I'm always watching videos and
Yeah.
looking them up and picking them up in the house and stuff.
They're all so furry.
But anyways, okay, so that's number 4. What else? I mean, Roger Rabbit's probably on there too, if that one
Yeah.
counts.
It does.
Because I do love that movie. I
The
wouldn't
weasels,
even thought of
the
that.
weasels make me laugh.
Yeah,
Because they
yeah.
died laughing.
One of these days you're gonna die
Because I said I'm gonna die
Or
laughing.
wait a minute, The Lion King.
Live action?
Not the live action. No. The original Lion King. I loved that movie as a
Little
kid. I still
Mermaid.
love it
The
now.
one that
Little
proves
Mermaid.
that cats don't always fall on their feet.
Yeah. That's a big cat.
That was a lot of people how they
I would say-
dealt with death. Was that the first time you dealt with
Lion
death?
King.
Probably.
Probably actually
Lion
Mufasa.
King, yeah, Mufasa dying. Because no, it was Land Before Time.
Oh yeah, Land Before Time.
Yep.
Yeah.
The mom
Yep.
and Bambi.
That definitely was.
Every
for me.
Disney movie has some kind of
Bambi,
depressing
Ted,
shit in it.
Little
If,
Nemo, Finding
if a
Nemo.
parent doesn't die, there's some kind of abandonment or
Yeah,
something.
something.
Like Angels in the Outfield is one of my favorite baseball movies. But like when his dad just like, nah, when the Angels were independent and he leaves, I'm just like,
yeah.
there's my
Oh,
daddy
and-
issue
and
starting.
that-
You know,
okay,
it's like
he's
it's so
famous.
sad.
He's a famous actor too.
Skeet Ulrich. It looks like
His
him, I don't
dad.
know.
No, it's fuck. What's his name? He was in My Best Friend's Wife. But anyway, that movie. Every time I see like a crescent moon, I always go, "Look, it's God's thumbnail."
But every Disney movie has to have a depressing ass part in it that, as kids, like they were preparing us for adulthood and
No,
depression.
that's what the movie's supposed to do. Give
Yeah.
you emotion. They're
Yeah.
supposed to make you
I agree,
feel. You know?
and that's the problem with the
Yeah,
trigger shit. It's like,
yeah.
oh, someone leaves, blah blah blah. Like Angels in the Outfield would have triggered them,
that'd be
but like
funny.
it helped shape me.
Pre-dinosaur death. I don't want to be triggered by pre-dinosaur death. Like
Or
they were just trying to
stampedes.
find. Yeah, they're just trying to find what was it called? The Green Valley.
Yeah.
They're just trying to find
Just
the Green
trying to
Valley,
find some
dude.
tree stars,
Yeah,
bro.
tree stars, bro.
Just
The
need
Green
some tree
Valley,
stars,
man.
bro.
I don't want to be triggered by
Where's the Great Valley?
Sharp teeth.
What was
Sharp teeth, scary.
Maybe it was the Hidden Valley, and they just wanted ranch the whole time.
No, it's the Hidden Valley
What are they-
Ranch. I
what are they
get
gonna-
it now.
What are they going to put on
was
the tree
Michael
stars,
Jackson
bro?
semen.
Yeah,
Wait,
them
wait.
tree stars would have tasted like shit without Hidden Valley.
That was Neverland Ranch.
I think we're out of time, guys. Thank
Yeah,
you
we-
so much.
We are running out of time.
On that note, Neverland Ranch is Michael Jackson semen.
Thank you guys for tuning in to Outhouse Super Show. Go check us out at shopouthouse.com.
Yes.
Come into Outhouse Records, buy some stuff. We got some
Yes.
shows coming up. Check it out.
Breezy.
Go check us out. We got the shows up on Facebook and stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways, this has been the Outhouse Super Show. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Outhouse. Peace.
You little ugly boy.
What do you think we got here, midget?
Right down to the orange roof on Howard Johnson's outhouse.
Next, you're gonna tell us there are poisonous snakes in the outhouse.
Do you know what those stock certificates are worth today? Just about the finest